Hello everyone and welcome to another Fallout 76 camp build video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build, well, mainly a swimming pool, but also the house that goes with it, and that's what you can see in front of you there. But before we get started, I wanted to give a quick shout out to one of my patrons over on Patreon, April M. Bremner. Thank you so much for helping to support my channel. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, so I'm going to give you a quick tour and then I will show you how to build this. So this is the house, and I just thought I would, because you can't just have a pool without a house, right? So I thought I would just try a slightly different style from what I've done before. This is sort of like a half brick, half barn, just for different textures. And I have a little front porch here. And inside I've got the living room. Here, let me close the door. Nice little cozy living room, and as you can see I'm using the wallpaper from the Atom store, so that in case you're wondering where to get that, that's where you get that. And in here is the kitchen. And I've got no wallpaper here, but I do have the linoleum flooring. A stove. I really like the Mothman ceiling lights because I don't know, they just, I like how they fit into the kitchen. I like putting them in my kitchens as a sort of, I don't know, I just like it. And some of those things under the stairs, and in here is my workshop. Just the essentials in here. And then rad stags are dying out in the front yard. You get in this location, which I should probably show you where it's at. It's right here, just south of the vault, near Gilman Lumber Mill and the isolated cabin across from Wixon Homestead. There's a little pond there, you can see there. And there's a critter spawn right there. You got rad stags and possums, chickens, rabbits, whatever, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, upstairs I've got a little display area. You can display the cool and rare things in the world. Well, not really. They're not super rare because I haven't taken the time to go around and looking for rare things. I do have the alien blaster up there and a blunderbuss. Got some, souvenir type things, brand new Nuka-Cola and Vault-Tec mug and a Nuka World mug and Nuka World glass. Yeah. And over here I have the just some little oddities, but anyway, yeah. This up here is the bedroom, and some other collectible type stuff on these shelves, and some weapons, a little desk, office-y area, and just wanted to make it look cozy and cluttered, but not it's fancy. Like this is a fancy house where you would have people over. You want to show off your stuff, right? And because it's got a pool and it's got a nice little place for people to invite, for you to invite your friends over. You can have a little outdoor gathering place here, make it like nice and cozy. There's a place where you can have a barbecue or a cookout, and you can relax by the pool, or you can go swimming, whatever. So that is the basic tour. I do also have on the side over here, just in case you're wondering what's in here, this is just my generator, and I also have my camp unit in there as well. So and also I would put my I would probably put a water purifier back here. Okay, they are flying Rad's eggs. Now he's in my now he's in my area. Oh well. So see, as you can see, this is built over the pond. So that's how you get the pool in. But when you're inside there, it's not really that easy to see the pond. Oh good, it got out. And so it doesn't feel like you're in a pond. Now I guess you could probably make this to go into in here if you wanted to. Leave one of these walls off, and then you could walk back and forth off of this. I thought of it, but to be honest, I didn't really want any of my walls missing on the sides over there, so I decided not to do that. But you guys, you know, of course, could. And anyways, I was saying I would put, if this was going to be my permanent residence, and I might make it my permanent residence actually because I really like it, I would probably put a water purifier back here. Maybe not, if not in the water itself, then at least one of the ones you can stick on the ground up here or someplace. So yeah. Oh. Anyway, that is that's the tour. And I really like this. I like how it ended up looking, the finished product, and decorated and everything. So I hope you guys like it, and I hope you will stick around. I'm going to show you how to build it now. Okay, so here's the little pond, and to get the most out of your area and to actually enable you to build this, you have to put your camp unit right on the very, very edge of this dock. Like, right before it pops down into the water, you need to just set it right on the edge. Otherwise, you won't be able to get the entire pond in the thing, and you also, you know, won't have room on the side to build the house. So, as you can see, some of the pond over there isn't in the build area, but that's okay. We don't need that spot. Once you have placed your camp unit, go ahead and move it out of the way to somewhere. It doesn't really matter where at the moment. You can always move it again later. Alright, so then the lining up of this is kind of essential, at least if you're going to build it in the same way that I am. So, what you should do then, I'm using brick or stone or whatever. Start right here on the next to the dock, and what you want to do is sort of line it up with the dock and make it about this high so that you can see the dark part is just the light part underneath the dark part is just a little bit higher, or a little bit wider, I guess you could say. Do you see that? So that the dark part is narrower than the light part underneath. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but anyway. And you want to try to line up this corner with this board here. So like, oh, no, about like that. It doesn't have to be like 100% perfect, but sort of like that. All right, and you know this they can be the same too. They just need to be about the same. The light one can be a little bit bigger, but only a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put some going this. Well, first let's do them this direction. So you're going to have these, as you can see, if you just put these going forward, they will clip into the ground right there. So we're going to actually raise these up at about, ooh, if I can remember, hold on. Here, let's finish putting these in. Now you might have some difficulty with one of these, this one. And the reason is because there is actually a sunken rubber raft down there. Now I actually got mine to go in and it didn't work immediately. But it did eventually work. So go figure. And so I don't even know if it will work for you. But just kind of fiddle with it until you can get it to go in. I did actually get it to go in over this raft. But I might not be able to get it in a second time. You might have to put some others down. I don't know. It might have been just pure dumb luck that I got it in the first place. So... But anyways, you should be able to get one in. Anyways, but you're also going to bring that line all the way back to here. So there are going to be 6 totals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one we're going to raise up. So what we're going to do that is remove this one and this one. And then raise this one up just a little bit. And it's hard to tell how far to raise it up without actually putting in this block here and then looking. And it should go up a little bit higher than that. Otherwise, it's going to clip into this. So the height that you want it is about so that the, no, here, let me get this in and I'll show you. So the top of this is about level with the first line of bricks right there. That's about how high you want it, okay? Then you should be able to put the rest in here just fine. And you'll be doing 2 more after that. You should be able to put it all the way up without this corner sinking into the ground. If it does sink in the ground, you need to raise it just a little bit more, okay? And then go ahead and put in 1 more there. And 1 here. And here. Here. And these ones should also go down here like this. Like that. And this actually shouldn't be right there. It should be here. Same with this one. And then there should be 1 more on the end down here. And of course, the notorious one that may or may not go in. And obviously, if it doesn't go in, that's not going to work for you. Now, you could try shifting your entire build over a little bit, but then you risk not having room up here for the house because the build boundary is right here. And if you have it shifted over, then the entire house isn't going to fit here. So, because this one is actually supposed to be wood right there like that, because that's the porch. Oh, wait, you know what? I completely did that wrong. Sorry, guys. You need to put 1 there, 1 there, and 1 down there. And then these ones, oh, 1 here as well. And then these ones should be moved over. You were probably thinking, that doesn't look right. it looks like the pool's too small. Well, you were right. There's so many blocks. It's hard to remember where they all go. Anyways, there we go. So, you can try moving it, shifting it all over, and it might work. When I was building this originally, I did shift it around a little bit, and it did eventually go in. Like, you could probably move this a little bit closer to the dock, or slightly farther away, and it might work. So I'm just going to try that real quick, and I'll cut to the end of that. Alright, it worked, you guys. See? It totally worked. So what I did, in case you have this problem too, all I did was I isolated this block here so that it wasn't connecting to any others, and I lined it up better with the dock. So I made it pretty much parallel with the end of the dock. Originally it was a little bit crooked. And then I put all these back and it worked. Now, the only problem with that is this might be angled too much towards the cliff. But actually, that's perfect. This is how it was when I originally built it. I'll just put a flower pot in front of that. And then once you have it in and working, you can just shift all of your other ones back in. Like this. There. That is the foundation finished. And as I said before, placement is kind of essential for this one, and you can see why. Because of that. And also just the fact that it's a kind of a tight fit, and if it's just even slightly cockeyed, it will yeah, it won't fit. You make sure that this corner isn't sticking out of your build zone, otherwise you won't be able to put a post there for your porch. Anyways, let's get to building the actual walls of the house now. So I used brick for the lower parts, and then I used the barn pieces for the upper parts. I put a single window there, and double windows here in the front, and no windows over there. And I put a single window here. You guys can, of course, put your windows and types of windows however you want them. I put a single window there and a solid wall there. And a double window here because we want those windows looking out at the pool, right? So I had two more double windows there and a door here. And then I had a single window here for the kitchen. A solid. And another solid. So that's the lower floor. Okay, and then I put these stairs right here, and you can use this one, the default stair, but I actually used the one from the Adam shop, the metal stairs from the Adam shop, just because I think it looks a little bit nicer, more house-like with the railings the way they are, even though it's metal and, you know, not wood. I like it better for in a house, but obviously a regular stair will work if you don't have this one. Okay, so then just fill up the entire upper area and make sure all of your floor pieces are facing the same direction, or I just think it looks funny if they're not, especially if you put carpet up here. So, and over here as well. Okay. Now for the upper walls, I used the barn pieces. And I am going to forget which barn pieces I use, where I put windows or not. But I know I put these types of windows along the front. I think. Yes, I did put these along the front, although I put them right here. Not right here, but so I put actually I put these yeah, right here. Like so. And then I put I did put a roof on here. And so let's get the roof on. I'm gonna take that off temporarily. So you put a slanted roof right on the front here. I hear and see. Scorched. Come on, get on there. Oh, it doesn't want to. Oh. Okay, you know what? Let's just go outside and do it. That might be easier, actually. There. Ow. Oh, of course my shotgun's not loaded. What? What level are you? What? 68? What are you doing here? Next to the vault. Wow. I've never seen the like. He's gonna kill me too. Because I'm only level 26. Have you guys seen a level 68 Scorch near the vault like this? I sure haven't. Wow. Okay. Oh, now I'm gonna get rain too, of course. Oh, figures. Anyways, I hope you guys don't mind rain. Actually, I'll turn my light on just because it's probably gonna get pretty dark. But anyways, yeah. I don't really want to switch servers right now, just because it takes forever to find one that's the right, with all the right conditions. Obviously, this one doesn't have right conditions anymore. But anyways, okay. Next, we get these windows here, and turn them around so that they face out. They'll want to snap in facing, you know, this way instead. You can turn them around quickly just by pressing down your trigger button, the right trigger button. Oh, come on, get on there. There you go. Oh, I put 2 in on accident. Interesting. And then, whoops, that shouldn't be a window one. That should be solid. I'll put a solid one here as well. And then put the window ones up on top of that. Okay, that's the front of the house. And then over here, I believe both of those were solid walls. Actually, I think this one was a window. Yeah, I think. Anyways, I did do all of these windows like this, the large windows, so that you can have a view of the pool, of course, from your bedroom. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I had that one was a window and this one was solid. There we go. And the roof is simple. It's just a slanted roof like this. Come on. And then of course put in, where is it? These things. Go in? Yeah. Like this. Okay, and then put a railing from the defenses tab right here. And you won't be able to put one above the stairs for, you know, whatever reason. But you can get any of the like large pieces of furniture. I usually use like anything large will work probably. Like I use this one a lot of the time. The cooking stove will work. Set it right up against the that new thing that happens where suddenly the item is in use. It's very annoying. You have to exit build mode to get rid of it, or you can store the item that is in use and then build it again, whichever. So if you build something like that, then you should be able to place with a railing. Okay. Just fine. Go figure, but there you go. So there's the upper floor, the lower floor, and now let's build the this thing. Actually, we don't need that. And I'm going to take off this wall temporarily so that I can put the stairs in for to get the stair in like this, so that we can do the post. So then get the half floor. And that actually might not go in. Oh, it's not gonna. Might not work this way then. I can't remember how I did it before. Oh, I removed this wall. Okay. It's always a good idea to put the posts on first. I just did forget because I'm forgetful. But it is always a good idea to put your post on before you put the no bother, it's not gonna fit again. Yeah. I'm not remembering how I did it the first time. Sorry, guys. Ah, come on. No, no, not like that. And like this. There. The snapping point has to be inside the build zone. That's why it wasn't working. So, that should work. Let me see. I think it's in the right spot. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there you go. Just snap it to the middle of that one. Okay, there. You just keep fiddling until you get it. But yeah, it is definitely a good idea to put the posts on first. I usually remember to do it, but obviously this time I did not. So sorry about that, you guys. So I will just quickly put this stuff back. There, and then snap in a floor, attach it to the floors that are already there through the wall, and then snap in a roof over that. And then you've got your covered porch roof. So that is the house, basically. I mean, that's it. Now, there's a quick tip that I wanted to give you guys. When using wallpapers, so when you use a wallpaper, when you want to put wallpaper in your house, do it before you put decorations in. I'll show you why. And some of you might already know this, because if you've used wallpaper already, you probably might have already discovered this. But if you have a painting or anything, a painting, a light, anything on the wall, and then you turn it into wallpaper, it will make the painting go away. And or the light, or anything that's on the outside of the wall too. So if you had, like, for instance, a painting hanging here, and then you had a light, like a porch light, hanging on the outside, and you decided to put wallpaper in, it will make them disappear. And I'm not sure if it puts it back in your stored tab or not. I didn't test it, but that's just a tip. You will have to redecorate your entire wall after you've put the wallpapers in, if you don't do it before. So keep that in mind. And also, when you build a concrete floor like this, and you want to change it into a different style, like with a carpet, for instance, which is what I did, it's a good idea to build it initially with wood, and then change it to concrete, and then put the carpet texture on. That way you will know that all of them are facing the same direction, because if they're not wood, you can't tell. Like with the wood, you can tell that, because there's a line going down the middle of it, so you can tell if it's facing a different direction. But with the concrete ones, you can't tell, because they're all basically the same. So if you turn them back into wood, see, you can see that they're facing different directions. And then when you change them into carpet, the carpet, will look funny, because, and you'll be able to see the seams in the carpet. See that? So, come on, don't do that. Don't do that to me! So you want to turn it around so that all of your floors are facing the same direction, and then your carpet won't look funky. Because they actually designed the carpet textures to flow one into the other if they're all facing the same direction. Anyway, that's just a quick tip about carpet and wallpaper. Anyways, so out here we are going to put in these walls. Actually, did I use brick? No, I didn't use brick. Okay. Big one here, and a big one here, and then short one. Short one on this side, and then the slanted ones, and the slanted one on this side. And I did this just to make it sort of a little bit more private, but still outside, you know what I mean? And then put the railing all the way around. And again, if you want to keep this open, you could not put this wall piece in, and then you'd be able to come and go from here, but I personally didn't care to, so that I will leave up to you. Now, there are some little small essentials here that you'll need to put in, and that is stairs to get in and out of your pool. Of course, you'll need that. And also one here to get into your door. And I also like to put stairs on my front porch. Like that. Alright. And that is pretty much it. You guys can put whatever doors you like in. And again, I like to put the candles and the lanterns outside so that you have a really fun outdoor atmosphere and stuff. And And I did use the carpet all along in here. And then I used the linoleum, this one, for this entire side of the house. Whoops. And even in here. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put the wall in. So, this wall. For the, yeah. So it's just going to be, no, the brick one. Probably that one. I believe I put the brick one in. Yes, I think I did. Or maybe I didn't. Might have been the wood, actually, come to think of it. I made these the wood ones. So, go figure. That's why it made new ones. Ha! But, you know, of course, you can do it however you like. I just put the wood in so that it would match those ones up there. And so that I wouldn't have brick on the inside. Because I don't really like the way that looks. And actually, I'm going to turn these... Ah! Oops. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that now. The, where it does that item is in use thing. It didn't used to do that. I don't know when it started doing that. Sometime between this build and my last one. Because I wasn't doing that in the last one. Anyways, that is about it, you guys. And now I will show you how to wire it up. Because it's pretty simple, but I also do like to have a, you know, wires that aren't too obvious. So I'm just going to make a quick generator shed real quick. It's just a simple 1x2 shack, excuse me, with a fusion generator in it. And stick it back here like this. And then you can do the glitch through the wall trick where you turn the wall into a window, or you can do this. I'm going to do this one this time, just because I wanted to, because I want to. And that's a good enough reason, right? Then get the downward facing one. Put it right there. Make sure they actually connect. One time for me it snapped next to it and not actually touching it, and no power would go through. Go figure, I've never had it happen that way before, but it did this time, so. And finish off the shed, and I just put the simple peaked roof like this on here. Like that. Come on. Get up there. There you go. There. Okay, now, to do this, let me see. I need, yes, power connectors. Put a wall power connector thingy about right across from that one, about right there, so that it's, well, it's more like right there, I guess. So it's kind of across from that one. And then put another one right up on the edge of this, and it's kind of difficult to get it up there. You might end up getting a little bit wet. It's difficult to get the angle. Push that out a little farther. Okay. And I'm starting to lose my daylight. Sorry about that, you guys. But you want it to slightly go around the corner, not like too much. Just, it should just be able to slightly go around the corner. Ah, it's not going to cooperate with me. Well, we can try it like that. It might be good enough. And then connect those. And connect these. Okay. And do the same on the other side. We'll put one about right here. One right here. And one right up here. Going slightly around the corner if you can. It might actually help to be up. Oh, there it goes. Oh, of course it intersects with an existing object. Why wouldn't it? That might be good enough. It only needs to go slightly around the corner. Like that. Okay, and then back here and put one about right here in the window, and you can put one in each window, between each window if you want to, but you don't have to help make it sag less, I guess. That might not be far enough around the corner to reach this. Nope, it's not. That's what I figured. Well, let's see if we can get it from this angle. Might have to detach the wire for it to actually work, though. Yeah, I'll probably do. And I don't have marsupial on this character because I'm only level 26, so it's kind of a pain in the neck to do wiring. Really it is. So just try to get that around the corner a little bit. Oh, almost got it. There it goes. Yay! Okay. Go back in the house. I wish I could sprint while in build mode like in Fallout 4. That's a pet peeve of mine. Anyways, stick that down there like that. And then connect these ones. Come on. Go all the way over. There. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you wire up this house. And that's all you have to do. That'll wire up the entire inside. Now, if you want to have electrical lights out here instead of lanterns, you will have to do something else, obviously, over here. But I didn't have electrical lights out here. I put the old-fashioned lamp posts that have the candle inside. So I think they look nicer for outdoors. So that is how you wire up this house. Pretty easy. And that is the finished build, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this one. But yeah, as I said before, I really think that I'm going to keep this one for my main character. Actually, I'll probably build it on my main. This is my builder character. And so this will be taken down so that I can build other builds for you guys. But I think I'll probably build this on my main character and keep it. My main has had the gas station build, my first one, all this time, ever since I built it originally for the channel. And it's been a while, so I think I might switch to this one now. Anyways, you guys, that is basically the end of the video. And if you liked this build, please give it a thumbs up. And you subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, because I have a lot of other Fallout 76 builds like this one, And I also have a lot of Fallout 4 builds, so go check that out. And I have some Let's Plays, my new Fallout 4 roleplay, hardcore survival roleplay. Go check those out. And also, if you would like to follow me on social media or help support my channel, you can follow the links in the description to all of my social media and to my Patreon and Ko-fi pages. And also I have a Teespring shop where you can go and get official Wasteland Dovahkiin merchandise like mugs and t-shirts and things like that. Lots of stuff on there. So go check that out. All the links are down below. Anyways, you guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, remember to play safe, play nice, and have fun. Bye, guys.